channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a no-sew slipcover. So if you're interested in finding out how to make a well-fitted slipcover without sewing one single stitch, just keep on watching. If this is your first time to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I make lots of DIY and lifestyle videos, and if you enjoy what you're watching, please subscribe, like this video, and comment below letting me know that you're new. I'd love to say hi. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So this is the chair that we're going to be recovering today. It's probably close to 20 years old. It's super old. You can see already from back here, it definitely has some wear and tear on it. The first thing you're going to need to do is pick the fabric that you want to use to cover your piece of furniture. I'm going to be using bleached drop cloth. So this is just a drop cloth that I bleached in the wash. If you want to see a video on how to bleach drop cloth, just let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to do that for you guys. But really it's super simple, just put it in the wash, bleach it, and it comes out looking like this. For me, it was the cheapest and most durable fabric that I could find. You're also going to need a few more things. What we're going to be using instead of a traditional needle and thread or sewing machine is this heat and bond seam tape. I'm using the Super. I picked up 3 packages. Next, you're gonna need just some push pins. And last but not least, an iron, preferably one that has a no steam setting. You're also going to need some scissors. So the first step is to measure out each section of fabric that you're going to need to cover the chair. So we're gonna go piece by piece and measure out all of the fabric around the chair, leaving 1 inch seam allowance around each piece. So I'll show you how to do that.
Yeah, life goes on. Life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Life goes on. Yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life goes on. If you live it, yeah, life goes on. It goes on.
So Sunny wants to be right in the middle of it, but as you can see, I just pinned along the top the fabric, leaving about 1 inch on the back behind where it ends. So I'm just following the natural pattern of the piece of furniture and making panels about that size by pinning them first onto the piece of furniture before I start to cut.
Get up and let's face it, no need to erase it, 'cause memories make you strong.
Alright, so I have pinned this whole section, leaving about 1 inch over here for extra seam allowance. And now I'm going to cut all along here to allow for my seam. I use the seam tape as a guide for cutting my seam allowance around the section as I go.
For the lovers, yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life goes on. If you live it, yeah, life.
No. I continue with the next section of fabric, pinning and cutting to size. I pin the 2 pieces of fabric together as if it were the seam itself. I remove it and take it to the ironing board and begin measuring out my seam tape and ironing the 2 sections together.
I'm turning, so keep on spinning those wheels. 'Cause when you lose, you learn the bumps along the way, and you'll never run out of.
It's important to remember that you are putting these 2 pieces of fabric together with the seam tape just as if you were sewing the fabric, so you're working inside out. I just followed the directions on the back of my seam tape for ironing, which was to hold the iron down for 3 seconds on each side to secure the seam tape to the fabric.
It goes on, yeah, life goes on. For the lovers, yeah, life goes on. It goes on, yeah, life goes on. If you live it, yeah, life goes on. It goes on, yeah, life goes on. goes on, it goes on, it goes on.
So I just continue the same steps of pinning the fabric to the chair, creating sections, and then ironing the two seams together as I make my way around the chair.
Your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. For the lovers, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. If you live it, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. And when you lose, you learn the letting go of love will make you a better man. 'Cause life goes on. For the lovers, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. If you live it, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. I know that it's
When I got to my corners, I did 4 sections instead of just 2 to make sure I created a smooth seam.
turning, that life keeps on turning. So keep on spinning those wheels. 'Cause when you lose, you learn the bumps along the way, and you'll never run out of the ride. And when you lose, you learn the letting go of love will make you a better man. 'Cause life goes on. For the lovers, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. If you live it, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on.
For some of the harder to reach sections, I pinned the seam tape into the fabric as I was working around the chair and just ironed directly on the chair.
It goes on, your life goes on.
Inner corners, they're not perfectly fitted, but that's okay because you can just tuck it into the corner and the top cushion will cover it.
Your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. If you love it, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. For the lovers, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on. If you live it, your life goes on, it goes on, your life, it goes on, your life goes on. And when you lose, you learn the letting go of love will make you a
To do the back, you make one section larger than the other and do not connect them down the middle, and that way you can take the slipcover on and off easily.
your life goes on. If you live it, your life goes on.
I followed the exact same steps to make the top of the ottoman, and then for the bottom part, I just made 4 separate sections and attached them at the very top.
Hurting, but I know it's worth it to give it another shot.
For the seat cushion, I just made 1 piece of fabric and wrapped it around, leaving the center seam open so I can take it on and off.
You learn the bumps along the way, and you'll never run out of the ride. And when you lose, you learn the letting go of love will make you a better man. 'Cause life goes.
I added a layer of scotchgard. Yep. That's why. Sunny. And that's it. Here is the completed slipcover.
You live it, your life goes on, it goes on, your life goes on.
Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye guys.
Your life